400,000 years ago, winter closed around a cave in what is now Spain. Inside, a small group of early humans stopped moving. They were not dying. Something inside them was telling them to sleep, and they did not seem ready to wake. One boy watched his family slip away, one slow breath at a time. This is not a myth. It is a question scientists now take seriously. The clue lies buried in bone. Winter had lasted too long. The prey had vanished from the landscape beyond the cave. The group withdrew into darkness and began to move less each day. They survived on the fat their bodies had stored in autumn. They spoke less too, as the cold drained the cave of sound. Then, it noticed something frightening. They were sleeping longer every day. Their breathing became shallow. Even their heartbeats seemed impossibly slow. To Eek, it felt as though their bodies were quietly shutting down around him. He feared one thing above all else. If everyone stopped waking up, perhaps no one would ever open their eyes again. So Eek made a decision. He would stay awake. Night after night, he guarded the fire. While everyone else drifted deeper into stillness, Eek kept watch. He forced his own eyes open when sleep came for him. He did it again and again through the long, dark season. At intervals, Eek woke each person for a few precious moments. Just long enough to eat. Just long enough to drink. Just long enough to remind them that life was still expected of them. For brief moments, the cave became alive again. Then they slept again, and Eek returned to his vigil. His small hands kept the flame alive. Winter pressed on. Eek held his place beside the fire. At last, spring began with the sound of melting water. For the first time in months, the cave heard running water. But when he called them back, not everyone rose. Some had crossed too far into stillness to return. Centuries later, ancient bones from this region offered a new clue. Unusual growth patterns made researchers pause. Could early humans have survived winter in a way no one expected? Perhaps they tried to survive as bears do, by yielding to the cold. Not by defeating winter, but by disappearing into it until the world returned.